Good morning, Bucknutters. Welcome to the Bucknuts Morning 5 here on Tuesday, July 28, 2015. I am Dave Biddle, and I am joined by Duane Long. Duane, Ohio State continues to recruit the state of Georgia like it's a neighboring state or something. They landed another kid from the state of Georgia yesterday, a high four-star safety, Isaiah Pryor, in the 2017 class. He's from Lawrenceville, Georgia. He's knocking on the door to be a five-star. He is the number 38 overall player in the country in the 2017 class, the number 2 safety in the nation. He is 6'2", 190 pounds. I mean, Ohio State, they're getting big-time guys out of the state of Georgia. Raekwon McMillan was the number 1 linebacker in the country. Von Bell was the number 1 safety in the country. And Georgia is a hotbed for talent, as we all know. It's a lot like the state of Ohio as far as high school talent. Duane, what do you make of Isaiah Pryor being a Buckeye? What do you make of them recruiting the state of Georgia so well?
Well, I look at Pryor, that's just getting an elite safety. It's something I've been complaining about for years. Urban Meyer has really picked it up as far as picking guys up that play safety. Jim Tressel just thought you could get any nice athlete and stick him back there at safety, and we were not good at safety throughout his time as head coach. Now we're getting guys like this. This is an elite guy in an elite of safeties. Next year's class is so much better than this. It's like night and day difference. Kid's great on the ball. He can play free safety. He's a big kid. He's going to go 215, 220 and still be able to stay at safety. Now, the only thing is you got to worry about him getting bigger than that and going up to maybe 240 pounds. But the way he plays when they drop him down in the box, he seems completely comfortable. Looks a lot like Darren Lee when they do that with him. Strong tackler. Good instincts. It's just a great get for in a much superior class. So love that we're getting down there. Jim Tressel recruited Georgia well. John Cooper recruited Georgia quite well. But Urban Meyer's taking it to another level. He is really using it like it's our backyard. But that's how he approaches recruiting. He sees the nation as our recruiting backyard. They're some places just a little closer. That's all it is to Urban Meyer. He's going after them everywhere.
Very well said. He looks at the entire nation as our backyard. Very well said. Because he does. And just some places are a little closer than others, just as you articulated. Let's stay in the state of Georgia. Let's stay in the 2017 class. A lot of fans are asking about Richard LeCounte. I've been calling him Richard LeCounte, but apparently it's LeCounte. And there's also been a lot of talk that he committed at Friday Night Lights, and I buy into that a little bit. In fact, I buy into that a lot. There was a little celebration there with the coaches and LeCounte, and furthermore, here's why I think that he committed and just doesn't want to announce it yet. Ezekiel Elliott put something up on Twitter welcoming him to the family, welcoming him as a Buckeye, and then subsequently deleted the tweet. But I don't think Ezekiel would have made that mistake. He deleted the tweet, but I think he realized that LeCounte didn't want that out there. That's just my take. Maybe LeCounte has not committed. I'm just giving my opinion. What's your opinion, Duane?
That to me is a come on, man. Zeke just decided he was gonna invite somebody to the family, welcome somebody into the family, and just out of the blue. Come on, man. The kid wants to do what he wants to do. Let him do it. He's worth waiting on. LeCounte is the best, and he's going to be the Count when he gets here. Just everybody's going to call him the Count. The kid can do it all. He's spectacular with the ball in his hand, but he's a great cornerback prospect too, and that's where I'd play him at. Great ball skills, breaks on the ball real well. He's got the feet and hips you want in a cornerback, and he's very physical. This is a kid that's probably 5'11", 6 feet tall, about 180 pounds. By the time he fills out to 190, 195, he is going to be a beast. I mean, I saw him hit a kid and just left him land, knocked his helmet off of him, left him land on the ground and just walked away like, okay, somebody drag that out of the way. It's done. He is some kind of an athlete. We could put him back around run punts, kickoffs back. He's spectacular. He is going to be one of the crown jewels of the class, and it's going to be a great class. It's right now a monster. If we get that kid, and it sounds like we did, that the defensive back class, it's going to be the best I think we've ever seen with him. With we've got Wade already, Williamson at the other cornerback. We've got we just picked up Isaiah Pryor. We pick him up. That is a golden. That's a state-of-the-art defensive backfield right there. You've got elite safeties, elite cornerbacks in that class. I can say, I was looking back on this, Dave, looking back on classes. We've never had a class like this, not that I can remember. We've got them listed on the site going back into the early 90s. We haven't seen anything like this. Absolutely phenomenal in one class. It's a lot to get excited about. I'd like for the kid to go ahead and make his declaration public, but if he's a Buckeye, and I believe he is, wow, what a class is coming together.
They already have 10 commitments in their 2017 class, the Buckeyes do. LeCounte would make 11. I mean, they might be done recruiting for 2017 before the 2016 calendar year even arrives. I'm just halfway joking there. It's just amazing. And they're obviously ranked number one in the country, both the 2016 class and the 2017 class, so things could not be going any better in Buckeye Nation right now. Duane, before I let you go, I want to get your thoughts on the Gavin Cupp situation. Young man from Lipstick, Ohio, had been committed to Michigan State, came to Friday Night Lights. Michigan State pulled the scholarship offer. Sparty fans, I'm starting to see where they're coming from here a little bit. They're saying that Gavin Cupp basically came down here without Mark D'Antonio's permission. He tried to make it a secretive trip. He didn't want anybody to know about it, including reporters. I don't know how he didn't think that was going to get out. Now, I still don't think Michigan State would have pulled the scholarship if he was a 4 or 5 star. I think that's pretty obvious to me. But I can kind of see what Sparty fans are saying, that, well, you know, he was being kind of shady about it. He was trying to be secretive. What do you make of this, Duane?
Well, I'm going to say that it's the second come on man of the show. This kid, if he's an elite guy, they're mad, and they got a reason to be. What's starting to come out now was he kind of played them dirty here. And you could say, well, you don't really want to be a Michigan State Spartan. You want to be an Ohio State Buckeye. You're only going to be a Michigan State Spartan until Ohio State offers you a scholarship, unless Ohio State offers you a scholarship. So I can see where that is, but we know there's just no way they would have lectured him, and there would have been some nasty words exchanged, and that would have been the end of it if he was an elite guy. That's where it gets Michigan State really, come on. There's no way they would have done that if he was a guy that they know he was a surefire guy for them. They would have been irritated. They would have voiced their irritation and disappointment, and that would have been the end of it. But now, he's out there. Good football player. I'd like that he's out there. Maybe late in the year when, we know more about what we've got left, it'd be nice to bring him in. I've always been impressed with Gavin Cupp. The thing is, he came down here last year to camp and didn't perform real well. He's at a really small school. Level of competition is terrible. But he moves really well, really athletic kid for his size, and I can see why Ohio State keeps bringing him back. Just he's a good-looking football player. If he was still around in January, he may be an option. I'd like that. I would like to see him still on the board. But yeah, this seems like he didn't. This wasn't just a kid going to camp. He kind of played him dirty. But again, there's no way if he's a 4 or 5 star guy that they pull a scholarship.
Great stuff as always out of the one and only Duane Long. I want to let everybody know Media Day for the Big Ten is just 2 days away, and I'm going to have a story on the site later today looking at the biggest questions that Urban Meyer will be asked at Media Day and kind of give some insights on what to expect at Media Day. So Big Ten Media Day is just 2 days away. Keep locked to Bucknuts. We will have full coverage leading up to it and obviously while the event is going on in Chicago. Thanks again to Duane Long, and thanks to you for listening to the show. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a great day. Take it away, best damn band in the land.